I tend to get a lot of pain at night. There's a really fiery pain that starts up, and so I might get to sleep before 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it can be quite lonely. You just want to talk about it, but you don't want to, because it's the thing that pulls people but also pushes people away.
Things that we generally see a lot of are chronic pain, and we see patients with mental health conditions. They're the conditions that I see the most suffering in.
There is a group of patients who do well with conventional treatments, but there's about a third to a half of patients who go on to a persisting course of illness. And for this group, they have very limited outcomes.
Every Australian has a stake in this. Medicinal cannabis is about patients. That means it's about people. We like to think of ourselves as a next-gen therapeutic company. The last quarter of a century has seen the pharmaceutical industry move towards synthetic opiate-based drugs. We'd like to be part of the change in thinking, the change in healthcare, and dedicate ourselves to natural cannabinoid-based medicine.
We've tried just about every cocktail you can around anti-epileptics, antispasmodics, pain management, and she was absolutely maxed out on just about every type of drug, and we had nowhere really to go.
The problem is that patients are often suffering for long periods of time and not knowing what's next, and sometimes prescribed treatments aren't effective.
So with any innovation, probably the key ingredient is timing. Ordinarily in healthcare, if there's an innovation that's trying to break through and improve patient outcomes, there's a very long process before government and the wider community are keen to adopt. In the case of the potential of medicinal cannabinoids in treating mental health and other illnesses, it's been the other way around, which is a unique phenomenon in my career that I've seen, where both politicians and patients are demanding access.
Greenfield MC is headquartered in Australia with a growing presence in the Asia Pacific region. We're now present in New Zealand, South Korea, the Philippines, and we are readily looking into new markets.
Our company is built on the shoulders of our medical board. We have a leading oncologist, urologist, neurologist, psychiatrist, pain specialist, and we also have an addiction and sports injury specialist. Their specialities is what gives our company a leading edge in understanding patient needs and in understanding how to meet those needs.
Cannabis cultivation is a combination of agriculture and science. That is why we've partnered with EPHS, a Canadian commercial cannabis cultivator. It gives us confidence that we are going to be able to execute on our mission.
I believe Greenfield is taking an approach to listen to doctors and patients first, and then design how they go about trying to improve access, so that doctors are then empowered to give patients the option of that within appropriate clinical governance.
Because the pain was unrelenting, it was humiliating. I couldn't participate, I wasn't there. I could see the pain I was causing Roz, and I thought the only way out of this is to suicide. Cannabis came along and saved my life.
Patients have often gone a long way down the track on treatments that aren't helping them and are putting their long-term health at risk.
One of the burning questions for any investor is, if I put my money in, how do I get it back and when do I get it back? Our plan is to list on the ASX in 2021. We believe that by that stage, a number of our projects would have come to completion, come online, and be revenue generative. It's those manifestations that are important, and to create value within the group of companies. 2021 is the year that we see we can unlock that value and provide the return to our investors. Crowdsource funding is the best mechanism to get the people involved. We're not trying to stand behind closed gates. We're actually trying to open the doors and let everyone in, patients, people, and investors. Every Australian has a stake in this, and we want to make sure that Greenfield is the way that they can place their stake in the ground and be a part of the movement, be a part of the change, and also join us on this journey.